So guys, Killer Clowns update launched yesterday and there is some major problems. Now, before I say anything, I want to say that I have had nothing but praise for this game. I know it's only been out for a week, but I did play Friday the 13th when it was out, and that was the only reason I got my PS4. Actually, little side story here. I had no idea it was out. I was expecting it to come out in June, and it was the month I graduated. It was May. I was out of school for like a day, and then I found out they dropped Retro Jason. I'm like, "Yo, Dad, I got the money. We gotta go get the PS4. Friday the 13th out. I want to play it." So we went, got it. Cost me like $750. I got the PS4 Pro, two controllers. I think two games. I think Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 1 and Mafia 3. And then I got Friday the 13th. Anyway, that was the funnest gaming time of my life, besides the, BO2, things like that. And nothing has really met the same magic when it comes to asymmetrical survival horror that Friday the 13th brought. And it feels like it's back with Killer Clowns. Like, you got, searching for drawers, you have lore tapes, like we had the Pamela and Tommy tapes. There's so many similarities. It's ridiculous. Like, it feels magical again. It feels like I'm having fun gaming again with asymmetrical survival horror games. Dead by Daylight, that was always really fun, but that kind of died. Uh, but no, as you're gonna see in this video, they have recently buffed survivor weapon damage. Now, I thought it was fine. I thought the clowns needed a little bit of a buff when it came to um their damage and stuff, because when people are double teaming you, if you're a clown, it's game over. Like, it's double, triple team. You're kind of fucked, and it's difficult because there are 7 survivors, 3 clowns. The clowns can only be one spot, and it takes 45 seconds to respawn. I feel like that needs to be dialed down a little bit. And your jump ability, that takes about a minute or 45 seconds to even come back. So let's say a clown just uses it and you run into an ambush, you don't have backup coming to you. It's the clown shouldn't be overpowered. Humans should be overpowered. There should be a balance, but I do feel like the clown respawn time needs to be worked on. But anyway, I am now dying in 2 hits from an axe. You are now dying as a clown in 2 hits from an axe. Before the update, it was, I think, three to 4. But with the shotgun now, it takes about 4 to 5 shots to kill a clown, and I think it was around there before the buff. I'm not sure. I know they tweaked every weapon a little bit. I don't know what buffs or nerfs. I know that the axe is the major problem, and I think the baseball bat got a buff too. But this is an issue now because clowns have now been rendered unplayable. I don't think they truly understand the mistake they made. So, if you're loading into a game, like me, you're not going to want to play as a clown now because you know you're not going to have a chance. With the health, the ranger and the trapper the trapper has considerably less health. The ranger is unusable, and the trapper is going to be unusable now too. The only usable class is really going to be the tank. And that's a problem because the tank is so slow. It has no speed. And you're gonna be, I easily outrun. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you have damage. What are you gonna do? Camp cocoons? Like, what can you really do here? And I feel like there needs to be something done about this because how fast I'm dying here is unacceptable. It just cannot if the game wants to continue and be great. It just cannot happen. It can't. Now, as you can see right here, watch the axe. Just watch the axe. Look how fast I die. This is unacceptable. It's not okay. It needs to be reworked. They need to pull it back a little bit. Say, hey, this item is too strong. Maybe either revert to post-patch damage or give it a slight decrease in power. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that the game developers are, I'm not gonna bash them because these mistakes happen. I just wish that more developers would playtest these updates before launching them. Why are they not being playtested? Why are you not going in and allocating how much damage is being dealt to clown survivors? Why are you not going in and doing this? Now, I know even if you do that, there could still be issues, and that's understandable. Nothing's ever perfect. But I feel like these things are not being playtested. Because if they were being playtested, this mistake would have been caught. And it would not have had to happen. It would not have had to be launched into the game. Now, the other issue, matchmaking. Matchmaking was a bit of an issue as well, but that was only for a night. But the main focal point is here, clowns are now unplayable. So what are we going to do as a player base? You're gonna have people joining games, they get clowned, they're gonna want to leave. They're not gonna want to play because they know there's no point. They're gonna get squashed. Survivor now, it seems to be a predator hunting grounds problem. I don't know if people were complaining about the damage output for weapons, or I hadn't seen anything like that, but I know when Predator Hunting Grounds came out, people were complaining the Predator was too strong, and they nerfed him into the ground. They rendered Predator completely unusable in a game about Predator. When it is more fun playing as the militia in a Predator game than the Predator, you have a problem. And that's exactly what that was, and that's why I stopped playing. I only played that for like 2 days. I was not having it. And I feel like we could see a repeat of that, and that's dangerous. That is very dangerous for the asymmetrical survivor genre here with Killer Clown Smarter Face. Because a lot of people are tired of this genre. They're tired of it because it feels repetitive. They're not seeing fun. They're not seeing the magic that Friday the 13th brought. It all just feels the same now. And again, I will say this game brought back that magic from Friday the 13th. Um, you have the fear aspect where the screen gets darker when you're scared, and you have lore tapes and searching for weapons in drawers and the like. And while killing Jason was a task, you had to have Tommy Jarvis, you had to have the sweater. But clowns, they can be killed and they can respawn, so it's not a big deal. But it's the point of if you're gonna have weapons do this much damage and you're not gonna want to retort that, reverse it, cut down the clown respawn time to at least 25 to 30 seconds. Please. Like, what? You have to have a balance, and now there's no balance because the humans are gonna overpower the clowns every time. And also, it feels like the clown damage isn't feasible. Like, it just feels unfeasible. When I'm using the popcorn gun, it doesn't feel like it's not too powerful, and when I'm getting hit with it, it feels ridiculous. So I don't know what's going on there. I've had most of my luck with the mallet. That is what I like to use. And I haven't unlocked the Jawbreaker mace yet, but when I unlock that, I'll be using that. But there's, as you can see, there's a problem. Look how quick I died. Look how quick this match ended for us. I have never had a worse match in this game. And it has been fun. I've had fun with this. I want to continue playing this, and I want it to do well because I miss games like this that do well. You know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was kind of a flop because it was a copy paste Dead by Daylight. And Dead by Daylight, you know, if you want to play Dead by Daylight, just go play Dead by Daylight. Why am I going to play TCM? And Friday the 13th was amazing, but it flopped because legal issues, and that was upsetting. And that could have easily been avoided, but things happen. With this all being said, I really believe that a rework needs to be done and done fast. Personally, I will not be touching this game until that's done. I do not want to just play nothing but Survivor. I want to play Clown, and that is that can't it can't happen now. It's unplayable. It's not feasible because of the human damage outputs. And even when I grab the axe, okay, as a human, I don't have this part of the match quoted. That was the next match. I kill the clown in 2 to 3 hits. That is a problem. I should not be able to outmatch a clown that fast. Um, Before the patch, I think it was at least 4 or 5 hits, and that's reasonable. But I should not be killing a clown in 2 to 3 hits with an axe. If I can't do that much with a shotgun or a revolver, that is an issue. That is an issue. If a melee weapon is doing more damage than a gun, you have a problem. But only melee damage was upgraded. I haven't tested the metal pipe or the wrench or anything. The axe is where the problems came in. The baseball bat, I believe, got a small buff. I believe it's 1 less hit because I believe I used the baseball bat and did considerable. I think I killed one in 4 to 5 hits, so I don't know if that's the same or more or less, but it feels different. I'd have to go back and look. But with all this being said, I will not be playing this game until it is fixed. And that is sad. That's because I wanted to play this game. I was having fun and I was enjoying it. And it's a shame that one update in, we have only been live for a week. And the game is already ruined and unplayable. This is a reoccurring problem, I believe, with asymmetrical survival horror games, and it needs to stop. Start playtesting these items before you launch a game. Or launch the update, rather. I'm sorry, not launch the game. Playtest the update before you send it live. Because when you see issues, you're going to be able to say, hey, the updates are going to take a little while longer. We need to retweak some things. Some things are too overpowered or underpowered. No one's going to have a problem with that. Sure, a couple people might complain, but the majority of people, I promise you, will not have an issue. With this being said, I've said my piece on this. This is War Chief signing off. I will see you guys later.